That's the wrong campaign.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grimgarian.
Uh-huh.
I hope you all had a lovely week. I know I did.
You don't know what I did.
You're right, I don't. But if you'll recall, last week we had password time.
Ah, yes.
Yep, it's written that way in my notes.
Password time.
Is it password time?
Is it password time?
It was.
The group
It
went
was
back into the
Turns
city.
out.
Yeah, the group went back into the city, made their way down into a secret little area, gave the password, got some snake wine,
Snine.
and snine, got some snine, and been snaky bit.
Yes.
I believe that just about covers it.
I maintain if we wake up in a cart near some skeletons, I quit.
Reasonable.
Right?
Right. Well, as we have our group come back, wake up from their snake bites, you are all at a single table.
Onto my own table. No, I'm kidding.
It's your own table. There's skeletons everywhere.
No.
Ah.
I'm kidding.
God damn.
I keyed.
Good. Also, I don't look like Sylvyre. I look like a grunt right now. A muscle.
Does that continue happening when you're unconscious?
We asked this last time, and I believe the answer was yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. So instead, it's, yeah. Alright, what's going on?
Yeah. So, as you all wake up, you are in front of a table. Aeseora, the thing you notice immediately is that, well, I guess technically all of you would notice this, that all of your weapons are strewn across the table, laid out in front of you. So you
I have daggers.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
have
I have daggers,
You have
yeah.
been disarmed, but they are well within reach. Aeseora, you have noticed that detect magic is currently not up.
Like, I can't
You
try
cannot
it?
see it currently. Across the ways of the table, words are hard. On the opposite end of the table, there is a figure wearing a hood, and they're in that dramatic lighting where, like, you can see, like, part of them, but they haven't stepped forward to reveal everything yet, you know? Because it has to be dramatic.
Of course.
Presentation. And the figure takes the one step forward, sits down, goes, "Hello, folks. What can I do for you?"
Look to Maltor.
Color of the cloak?
The color of the cloak
First of all?
is black.
Okay.
And you can see, excuse me, you can see part of a symbol on, like, the, I guess it's symbol or decal, on, like, the edges of the cloak that, like, come forward a bit. It appears to be all white, and the only thing you can really make out are a couple of lines that look similar to legs, like insect legs specifically.
Could we roll, like, since knowledge doesn't exist in 5, like history or something to see if we recognize it from anywhere?
I'll say yes, but it'll be a really high DC because you can't fully see the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Be like probably like a 22
Okay.
DC.
And would that be history, perception? What do you want there?
Probably history.
Okay.
To recall a specific symbol.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, darn.
I had a +4. I figured I had some chance.
That is fair.
Statistically, 10%, give or take. It was a little more than that. 15, whatever.
Amounts.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are they?
From what you can see, they are approximately 5'8". But you can see, like, as they move forward, the height adjusts, like, up and down a little bit more than, like, your average step, you know?
They're
Is
bouncing.
there a-
It's like bouncing?
No, well, kind of. In terms of,
Like,
the
as the way they walk?
Yeah, like the dramatic, like, dip down, up, yes.
Not making your legs grow and shrink every step like Sylvyre would probably do.
Probably.
Maybe. Now you
don't-
gotta walk like a woman who just murdered her rich husband or something.
I'd need the proper, giant, fluffy, cowled, long to the floor black dress.
And dead husband.
I guess
might
you
already
needed
have
that
that.
husband. Yeah.
No, they've disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Ah, yes, of
Right.
course.
leaving him a large inheritance.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look to Maltor, see what does Maltor say.
Hi.
Hello. Once again, how may I be of assistance?
Why'd we call on him, boss?
To get out of the desert.
Reasonable.
I assure you there are far better ways than my services for that.
Well, I mean, the town itself was kind of a trouble too, you know.
Oh, we are aware.
Yeah.
Just a quick kind of overview. How long have the Sins been part of the town?
Well, they have been more or less the reigning power, so to speak, for the past 3.5, 4 years.
Huh.
It's what happens when one comes in and brings mighty change to a place.
Be damn mighty if they're changing it so drastically so quickly.
Oh, you've seen what they've done. What they can do, rather.
True, I just assumed they were here for like decades or something. But that's just me. I'm my little brain doing little thoughts.
Alone in my room.
No, I'm not alone right now. I'm with compatriots.
What kind of? Oh, I'm sorry. What kind of changes did they bring in?
Right.
Now, Mr. Maritime, you are free to speak normally.
This is my normal voice.
We both know it's not.
You could be more supportive.
I mean, the little guy couldn't try to act. It's whatever he wants.
Ah, it got me this far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Oh, but yeah, what kind of changes were brought in? This is all new to me, so I don't know what the old is.
Oh, well, between, I'm sure you've noticed the legion of bots out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Hard to miss.
More, shall we say, order, in heavy quotations, above the ground.
Like local government order, or like,
Have you seen anything other than petty thievery?
Yeah, true. Like your little stand you had earlier, Reefus, sir, just didn't really have much trouble. People came into the commerce and left.
That's true. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so rude of me. You know my name. I don't know yours. What do I call you?
You can call me Nine.
Like the
I-N-E or
nine.
E-I-N or...
What is it? Fuck. I-X.
Ooh, cool.
Ix?
It's pronounced Nine.
Nah. Nah is spelled with an X. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Said Silver with 2 Y's.
says Sylvyre with 2 eyes.
Yeah, wait a sec. Is that in character?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness. That was getting tiresome. But he's still in baggy clothing now. So a little weird, but still. Okay. I assumed you knew everything, but it was a just in case. You never know. Anyway, still, great to meet you, Nye. It's a lovely time, and this is are you for or against the order in this town?
Whichever brings in the paycheck.
What brings in the paycheck? Currently.
Information.
Against whom?
Whoever's not paying enough.
Who is not paying enough at this point in time?
Currently you.
True
Yes,
or words
Reefus.
have not been spoken.
I'm very confused about the conversation we're having. What do we... Can I get my things? Not to be rude, I'm just very confused.
You're certainly free to take them, but you are disarmed for safety purposes. Do know that if you attempt to grab them, it will be considered as an act of violence.
Well, yeah. I mean, mine kind of doubles as an instrument, but duly noted. I've got others.
That's understandable. Still caught in the old one. Still,
Right?
I'm not you already know I don't have weapons, so don't mind me as I look through my bag of holding to make sure I have all my gold.
We did not steal your gold.
Thank goodness.
And I'll just like slowly reach out and take
Now-
Songbird and just sort of flip it into the holster.
Okay.
So violence it is.
I was gonna say, wait a
I
second,
know.
Reefus.
He literally
Oh,
just said that reaching for
grabbing
it.
them.
He said that reaching for it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like using it. I'm sorry.
I'm glad it has the reverse sound effect.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Of
I'm a
course.
musician. I'm an artist.
It works both ways.
Still, so yes, no violence. So anyway, okay. So what parcels of information? What's your going rates on various things? What needs to be known? What's free right now?
Well, currently you're using your free questions. However, it is 10 gold a question. For the more, shall we say, juicy details.
Ah.
Like a fruit?
Sometimes.
Aeseora, Maltor, what important questions do you have that will cost money? I don't want to ramble and accidentally start up a bill.
Oh, I assure you, you
I
already
mean, I
have.
would.
Damn it. Acceptable, but damn it. But I also can
prefer
argue
it
that I
if we
don't.
were warned.
You are the one who used the password.
For the questions being paid questions.
We haven't got there yet.
I will argue I haven't gotten many answers, so. But anyway,
I
Just
have
not the ones
answered-
you wanted.
I have answered every single question, Sylva.
with more questions. Was that actually questions? I gotta think back to the answers now.
No.
You got answers.
No, those were answers.
Yeah, no,
Yes, they were
those-
vague. I would argue that
Well.
those are 5 gold questions, not 10, because I didn't get names. I got
Those were the
vagaries, but
free questions.
oh yeah, those were the
Those
free
were
ones.
free
But no, I said I already racked up a bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what was free and what wasn't.
Silver has a bill.
Damn it.
Silver has a bill. Okay.
That makes
Anyway.
sense.
I recognize my own weakness in that form, and that's why I'm diverting his attention to you two. Or
What
Reefus.
do you know of Hazel?
I suppose, what do you want to know?
Whereabouts, recent activities, anything really?
Yes, well... Forgive me for saying this first, Aeseora, but... Shouldn't a chronicler have access to that?
Likely.
Doing squishy. Then why do you not?
I'm trying to figure out how to inquire something without it costing money.
Is that a question?
The thing... No. It's the thing you just asked. We get to charge you for that.
I was just starting a tally, Reefus.
I learned from the best.
We'll assume our question was free since we did get a question in return, as Sylvyre said.
And he's just gonna nod.
Good, good.
Huh.
To simply answer your question of whereabouts, she's here in the desert. However, specifics will in fact cost you. And I already forgot, out of character, I forgot what the other part of it was.
I said whereabouts and recent activities.
Recent activities. And recent activity. We'll throw that in for free. She's been... how do you say? In a business partnership with some others. And been attempting to warn you of things, but from what we know, she's actually, fuck, what's the phrase? In the hot seat? Is that it?
In hot water?
In hot water, yeah.
Getting
Deep water?
questioned?
Under observation?
Yeah, we'll just say under observation. Yeah, we'll just go for that.
Scrutinized.
Yeah, that.
So her business partners don't like us.
That's a way to put it.
Hmm.
They do, but they don't. Rather, they like each of you individually, yes.
Oh.
However, they don't like, your actions, so to speak.
Which?
Which to what?
Which actions? What do they hate?
Well, they don't like that you've destroyed quite a bit of the bots for part of it.
They shouldn't have sent them.
Shouldn't have broken the other bot, to be fair.
It kind
What
of just
shouldn't
fell
have
apart.
happened?
And he's just gonna simply shrug.
Did we even touch it? Like asking Sylvyre, like, did we even touch it?
Yeah, we don't
No,
know,
actually.
do we?
No, well, no, I can attest to that. No, no touching was made. The hypnotic pattern was done to it, but that surely isn't going to break the brain of something like that. It simply fell apart when so-and-so walked and did... someone disappeared and the thing said, nah. So, it simply fell apart on its own because of a lack of controller? But we did not physically touch it.
No, you simply removed the battery source.
Yes, but that's a poor constructing job if the battery source is the one thing holding it together.
'Tis the flow of magic.
Oh yeah, magic. Got us there.
That resource.
Still should have aligned himself with
Envy
that.
was Wait, Envy's the one that's...
What's wrong, Maltor?
Envy's the one that was powering Nethley's animatronic?
No, it's from Sloth, right?
Sloth is the one who
That-
made the bots, yes. However, Envy, and he's going to say that within quotations, like you see the finger quotes.
What are the fingers? What race? Are they claws?
Silver plate.
No, just that, just so we can identify.
Like,
Ooh,
they are...
okay.
What the
Don't worry
fuck
about it, it's fine.
happened? You-
Nothing. We're good. Moving on.
Okay.
We're good.
You dug too deep.
I don't believe you.
It's
they're-
fine.
They're going to be
So,
human, like,
Okay.
textured, basically, but with, like, with claws at the end.
Okay, interesting.
From what you can readily gather, it's humanoid or half-human.
Good to know. It's good just in case we need this information for later. Race is an important identifying factor for some people. But anyway, so I don't know where I was going with that. So,
I'm not
so it's
doing
just
it anymore.
Maltor. Or yes.
Ah.
So envy. So
In
yeah, the
quotations.
envy
And
thing.
envy, in quotations, was the battery. And they simply left due to your actions.
Or rather
Yeah.
dissolved. But anyway.
Well,
Yeah, that's yeah.
Why did you use quotes?
I think we all know that wasn't really envy.
I
Of character,
I didn't
though.
know
I believe
that.
Maltor thought there was a little something in there.
Hmm?
I think you remember you seeing some resistance of some sort.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
Envy was still in there,
Yeah.
but it was
Kinda, yeah.
clearly
Yeah,
mostly.
but it was
CM, yeah.
he was still somewhat there though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But it wasn't envy.
Mm-hmm.
Envy's dead now, though, we know.
Yes. Hence your ability to
Yeah,
attune to the cloak.
that's my confirmation, honestly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
It's-
don't know if I would believe anyone who told me.
If the cloak drops off suddenly, though, we'll know something's up.
It's like, oh god.
I don't think that's how that works. Question mark?
Oh yeah,
Identify
Somebody
would have
has a
told us.
Diamond?
he'd have to
I don't
if he
know.
resurrected, he'd probably have to reattune, and you'd have to be.
Oh
dead.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he would have to kill me.
Yes.
Not making myself a target with magic items at all already.
Which would make the cloak fall off.
All right. Fair enough. In that case, I have a question. What's with the hooded figures? Not your
No thanks.
My
hooded
hooded
figure.
figures are for information purposes.
No. The one with the red
I am
cloaks.
aware. I was simply teasing you. The ones with the red cloaks. I'm sure you're familiar with a little fellow named CM, Crimson Moon. CM was not meant to be said there. That was actually just habit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crimson Moon.
Crimson Moon.
Damn, you really
Those,
does know everything.
Basically. Those who wear those robes are known as the Crimson Generals, Red Generals, depending on when you hear of them.
Depends if there's an army to lead.
Right on
Not
the money.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Generals.
If you know us as well as you appear to, then I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that I get this question for free.
Bold of you to
What-
assume.
I have my moments. What you know, what do you know of him?
Now that is worth far more than a free question.
I've paid my dues.
He still owes some dues too.
As the owner of, quote unquote, owner of the information,
You keep doing this. What is this?
they're called quotation marks.
It's like when
something means what it is, but also not really. Like how when they said envy and did that, it meant it was envy, but not really.
Okay.
For your efforts, you're certainly due information, but not from me. For price, you can get information from me. But the information you want and the efforts you've gone through are more determined through Crimson Moon himself. You have paid your dues, but to the wrong person, my friend. To continue with your Red Hood figure question, they are the more trusted people, and I'm sure each of you are pretty intimately, fairly intimately familiar with at least one of them.
With
they've
one of the
openly
hooded
said.
figures?
Yes.
I mean, we saw some at a distance at some point in time. Maltor and I believe,
Suppose
but
we know we've never interacted with one of them.
did we get pushed down the stairs by a red hood?
We were dead, we don't know.
They were chanting. Yeah, they were red hoods.
And I was arguing that wasn't an alleyway, it was a stairway. It's very different.
They are two very
Oh.
different things.
Indeed,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, okay. Is this when I just say alleyway? Is that how we do
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I'm picking it up.
yes,
The
indeed.
desert's so confusing.
That will never change.
True enough.
With a little bit of incentive, I can give away the answer.
Assume it's whoever Maltor and I ended up seeing at some point in time. But we didn't get a name, we just saw a deal taking place.
Let me give each of you a hint. Every single one of you, except for Reefus, has had ample interaction with at least one of them.
Say something about a hood in when you were incarcerated?
No, I was.
Sorry, no, Maltor. I should have directed
sorry.
that at
Huh?
Maltor. Didn't you say something about a hood when you were incarcerated? Tied up, whatever it was. Envy napped.
Yeah, that was the one that was here.
Yeah.
There was a disguise on their voice, on their face.
But all you need is a red hood.
We didn't meet them, or we didn't interact with them while they were wearing the hoods, were we?
No, that'd be too easy.
There's
Who
your
of the
answer.
three of us interacted
so it's a
with
different
that Reefus
one.
hasn't?
What?
I would have expected it to be me who hasn't interacted with them.
I didn't hear Aeseora.
It would have to be someone that the three of us have interacted with that Reefus didn't. Based off Nine's phrasing.
And that's a rare one. Usually Reefus is with someone.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So again, you know a bunch about this, and I don't know what your goals are, motivations. So if I overstep a boundary, just let me know.
Money.
But
Yes,
Money.
with
money. A good man.
with the knowledge that you have, was these Crimson Generals, was he trying to make me one?
Oh, no.
Can
Did
I
he say
insight
something
that to
about
see if I believe him?
Sure.
Okay.
He said something about a vessel for you, I believe. I'm not sure that would put you at general status. That
I
put
might have
you
been
in...
doing the air quotes. I don't know. I've just been rethinking all these interactions now.
No, that's understandable. Understandable.
27.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Meanwhile,
got a 30 on deception.
As
Ha-ha.
I'm going through my notes, you can see Maltor looking back in his memory.
Yo, right.
Deja vu. Feel like I've been
Because the only times we've separated, though Reefus, I believe, separated after the stabbing, and then Maltor and I went down the stairs. So that could be, but that would have been, then Aeseora would have interacted with that hooded figure at some point in time that wasn't during the stabbing, which is, it could have happened. Aeseora goes alone sometimes, or even
Yeah.
with Maltor. Yeah. Oh, library. It can't be Hooterson. We've all interacted with him.
Don't even joke about that.
Well-
I do apologize.
Well, we are considering. Additional question. Can we get home?
out of character, like, explain. Can you get home, like, go back to, like, for you, the Venarius, or...
I'm being vague intentionally because it could have so many meanings. It could mean, can I go to the Venarius? It could, the main intention is, can I get back to Universe 1?
How much does this guy know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for insight as well as actual response.
Well, you're free to go to the Venarius whenever you please.
Where?
But you should insight to see if he's hiding some of that information in thinly veiled phrase.
Okay.
That's not the right one. So that doesn't answer the question.
I'd have another one.
Before your question, then. Your home, wherever you imply, you can go there whenever you please. Certain conditions have to be met.
You're good to go, Maltor. I'm just thinking now.
All right. Yeah, one question. What happened to Mordo?
Now that is quite the question. But I believe it's one that you all already have the answer to.
Probably
I can
died of
simply
old
confirm
age.
it.
Well, look over to Aeseora, I guess. Aeseora has the journal, right?
Yes.
What's at the end?
What's at the end
Flip
of the
to the
journal?
last page.
What's at the end of the journal? Yeah.
So, in the final pages of the journal, you find that it's simply more of a apology. I am sorry to those that I could not save from myself. For I must give myself to fully be Crimson Moon himself.
Should have read the ending first.
That's a horrible way to read a book.
So, it's got its ups and downs, but when it's a journal, you read the last page first.
Valid. But, as it is, he became Crimson Moon. He stopped their calamity. But, alas, fell victim to the power of which he held.
The moon.
The moon.
Got corrupted by the moon.
The
That's rough,
blood
buddy.
moon.
I'm
Did
sure.
you have a?
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Did you see, or anyone else for that matter, a red sky in the past few months?
Me personally, no. I spend quite all my time down here. But people have, yes. You were a part of it. Well, sky, loose term.
In what sense?
To those beneath, the sky is everything up. You four were on a boat. Red ocean. Sky for those beneath the water. The shrimp.
Long time since we've been on a boat, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
Did it, technically
Yes and no.
Oh, so technically
and
they
no.
both count for me.
What?
And this may have been explained. I'm sorry. This is all very over my head. Even though I've been kind of in the co-pilot seat of it, a little bit of it. You say that he became the Crimson Moon. who was he before?
Like, now Maltor's gonna kind of look at Reefus
It
with an
was
awkward
his name was
look.
is on the journal.
Yeah. But does Reefus know that?
I think so. We've been pretty open about
Yeah,
the journal.
I'm pretty sure everyone.
Well, it was more of like who was the man? Like who?
Andros Mordo.
Yeah, but
Though
just
we
kinda,
also had
his
that early.
story.
Yeah, he was Andros Mordo, a researcher,
Right.
architect.
Clearly, I knew that.
I believe you.
But also, out of character, we still had that running theory that Soyukun was Crimson Moon of some sort, so he might have been
Oh,
the
man, we
precursor
didn't
to
brought that
that.
up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the question was more like we kind of pick up the name and the story and everything like as he becomes the Crimson Moon. So like, was he just normal, common guy who had a call to heroism, or
Or
did he go out
Archaeologist,
for milk
kind
and
of.
cigarettes
Yeah, he
and
was
never come
an
back?
archaeologist.
Okay,
He was an archaeologist who
Oh, okay.
gained the power.
I haven't read the book.
It's fair.
I was the book.
That is fair. He was an archaeologist who gained the power through a sword, became Crimson Moon, and through his, let's say, less finer works on the battlefield, adopted a new name, fully leaving behind that Andros Mordo that he once was. The name, Seokuun.
So they're all the same. Okay.
well, it's his fault some of these shenanigans are happening due to various people trying to get him back, or yeah, some fun stuff, good stuff.
Well, it's quite
But-
a noble, not fucking
Noble.
no, not noble. That was the fully incorrect word.
Non-noble.
Hasty conclusion.
No.
Bad.
Dishonorable.
Bad.
I don't...
Dedicated. We'll go with that. Dedicated group of soldiers of which he led.
The Crimson Generals?
And he's simply not.
And that's why they're trying these shenanigans and fooling people and getting power and all that good stuff.
But the two gods stopped him, didn't they?
They
That is
squished him.
correct. Well, they sealed him away. More like.
Until.
Yeesh.
Until
Until.
our good friend over there picked up the boomerang.
I assumed you always had the boomerang.
Are you insinuating Reefus is a Crimson General?
Oh no.
No,
Of
we just got
course
over
not.
that.
We are,
Okay. I may have forgotten, but it
He
just
was
keeps
merely
feeling the vibes.
No, that's valid. He's merely a piece of the bet, so to speak.
A tool.
In another word.
But you're better than that. And it's why he's no longer there.
Oh, it ain't so bad. Huh. The people that we know well that are in that group.
If you're willing to drop
We know
the
them well,
dosh.
right?
Of course. I was
We need a price first before we drop said dosh, which we may or may not obtain, because we don't want to go into debt. We need prices before these answers, kind sir. Especially the big ones.
for one such as that. Say 75 gold for one answer.
My good friend here may not be able to afford 75 whole gold. It's something more in the 50 range would be appropriate, I would assume.
High quality information for the high quality price.
For a high quality individual, who else is going to ask for that answer? An answer going unanswered is a useless answer indeed.
Sylvyre, maybe you should ask that question.
it would still be the same argument.
Then you are free to go without the information.
Damn, it has us by the purse information strings.
I don't think I want to hear it, actually. I'm fine. Thanks.
I can only afford one more question. I don't know if the rate's the same or not, but I guess it's two questions. One question. It's who are you? How do you know all this?
I'm an information broker. It's my job. Of the finest information guild there is.
I have a question, actually. Another one. The one who told me to come here.
Yes,
Or, yeah.
Lust.
Gave me yeah.
Ooh, you're
Why?
allowed to say lust.
Of course
Yeah.
I am.
Ah, good to be in fellow company.
What?
What?
You got the wrong sin.
Got the wrong side.
Oh, goddamn.
I was gonna say, I'm
No.
allowed to call them lust. We're good.
Wait in
the-
character. This is funnier. It's
Too
funnier
many
if someone
sins.
forgets.
Too many sins. Whatever.
Well, now there's only 7.
Still too many. Anyway.
You know, maybe they'll catch on. You know, 7 scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alliteration. It really
It's supposed to be the lucky number, though. 6 would be better.
Oh, just one more.
No, one
That's
less.
the number of the beast.
6 plus 1?
But isn't that what the sins are? Beast things?
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
Is that why you chose the name 9?
Ah, snap.
Oh, no.
Okay. I've been wondering that since the beginning. I just wanted to fit it in the
For the
conversation the
record,
right
my
way.
real name is not 9. It's simply what I go by.
And also, it's more like nigh and I, not nine, I believe.
No, I think it's the number.
No, it
Really?
is
Is it more like
as
the
in the number.
Spelled IX.
As in the X made me think it was more like a.
No,
crap,
dude,
a language.
he's using Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like Nye though. It's like almost, but it sounds a lot cooler.
I thought that's what you were saying earlier. Okay.
No. Okay. No, I was assuming it was a. I forgot which language was French in this one. Abyssal.
Yeah.
No, it's
Or infernal.
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 I assumed it
Right.
was an infernal. I assumed it was an infernal accent, with the X being more of a like, nigh, something like that.
No, it would be Nuf.
Yeah. There's an F. Oh, I will
there's
never
an
get
F.
infernal.
It's like OUGH in English. It's just some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nuf.
Nif. I cannot say nif. Nif. I saw those nif.
Anyways.
Yeah.
enough.
If we could go back to my. Question.
Sorry, no longer needing infernal questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Les told me the password. Asked me to come here. Is there an ulterior motive? Why give me this information to reach you?
Well, lust has their reasons. More put it, you know how every sin embodies a specific thing, but it's not necessarily exactly how you would think. For instance, sloth isn't lazy, they're rather industrious. But they simply make their bots to make things easier, to be lazy for others.
Huh. Right.
Lust is more of the, I don't want to say greedily, but greedily give others information. Or means to get information.
Mm.
A lust for knowledge, if you will.
Huh.
We like them, we think.
They're quite likable.
Guessing you guys hang out often.
In a sense. They are my #1 customer.
Do they get a discount for the recommendation?
Absolutely.
Ah, I will keep that in mind. Because I can be a wonderful salesman, but it sounds like you don't need someone as overt as I.
That's correct.
Yeah. I
He's
recognize
just
when
gonna,
that counts.
gonna nod in agreement with Aeseora.
All right.
I mean, this is great information. You're doing one. I'm very appreciative. But we do still need to get out of the desert.
Oh, we need to get to those ruins, and we need a rest. We need just a little bit of time to regain our composure so we can leave town properly.
When we're done here, you are free to spend the night, but upon waking up, you will be escorted out.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank you so much.
It's
Much
been
appreciated.
yeah, no,
That'd be great. Yeah.
Honestly, that's like 50% of the reason why we're here, I believe. The questions are great, but a safe place to sleep is not something I thought I would be needing this badly. But lo and behold, we're in this situation.
The desert is a dangerous place.
Sylvyre was calculated.
And boy, am I
Probably
bad
gonna
at
need
math.
to do some shopping as well. Well, you know, if
If allowed. If not, then...
there's some down here, not up there.
Ah.
Oh, I just always. I'm surprised we've never done this before. We could just give our money to Sylvyre, and he goes back out looking like somebody else.
True enough. Though those things did a weird number on me when I did look like a lonely man, and
Ah.
I
They use
thought,
magic to recognize.
damn.
Ah, that's not gonna work. Sorry.
Another question.
Look, I mean, like, this is natural. This isn't magic. This is my natural complexion. That changes
That's why they
constantly.
recognized you.
Damn.
CM whoever is not currently at full power, is that correct?
That is correct.
So the portals are for power getting back, it seems. Possibly.
If they regain power, will the calamity happen?
The calamity is inevitable. It's more a set piece of history, bound to repeat bound to repeat itself.
Oh,
Does he need a specific host?
Well, no. Reefus was chosen as a host simply because the two gods I'm sure you're familiar with were certain that and pardon the phrasing here, but a good little lad would do him some good.
Yeah.
They
What?
stuck him with Reefus. Huh. Interesting. Sorry about that, Reefus.
I'm sorry.
As if... I was going to say, as if Maltor had
There's
control
nothing
over
for
that.
you to apologize for. This was decided long ago.
There's
Oh,
plenty for
I
me to
mean,
apologize for.
Hmm?
I said there's plenty for me to apologize for.
Not you.
Not you, no, Maltor. I keep, for some reason, speaking to you, looking at you when I talk to Maltor. I don't... It's a weird thing
can't
that
tell
happens.
anyway.
Yeah, I know. I do wide sweeping gestures to assume I'm talking to everyone at every given time. Because usually I am.
What was taken from us? Pointing at myself because I know I speak in plural. With what was that figure that looked like us that was taken? What is that?
A vessel. Excuse me.
But a shell, not an actual piece, right?
Exactly.
A copy? Yeah.
Why did it look like us?
You were the only one available.
Did it take something from us?
No.
It just looks like us.
Yes. Think of it as CM being a very powerful battery that needs something to contain it lest it burns out.
So it's like an automaton, but a doll?
Put simply, yes.
Does it also have a heart or some part that makes it work?
Technically, yes. Technically a devil.
You said technically a devil?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'm guessing it's not gonna last long though. It's made of clay.
As was his
Probably burned
army.
through that. As was his.
As was his army.
All of them?
Sans the generals, yes.
We actually saw that. It was kind of cool.
Oh, they were the real deal.
Why would Crimson Moon choose a sentient vessel if he has the capability to make one otherwise?
Oh, he didn't choose. The gods chose for him.
They chose Aeseora too, it seems, which is interesting.
Well, that could have been him, not them. He's not here.
He chose envy. That he definitely picked.
Consider it more of a, take what you can get scenario.
Fair enough.
So let's be honest. Who would willingly spend time with envy?
Good question. Well, you're being honest. Are you going to tell us?
Oh, I thought the answer was self-evident. Not a damn soul.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Well, if we're all done, Sylvyre and Aeseora both asked 16 questions. I only asked 5, and so did Maltor.
And some of those were free, and some of those were a little, we had a period in there, and that we also already knew the questions are rhetorical in that sense.
Right, yeah, I did my best to decipher which ones are rhetorical, but, you know.
So we can assume half of them were rhetorical.
What's the name of the guild?
17.
A question? That's that question.
That was a great response. I love that.
That was funny.
Tarantula.
One more time?
Tarantula. Like the spider.
That's the symbol on the hood.
Yeah.
Got it. Do you have locations in other countries?
Oh, of course.
Weird question. You said that he's got like the little talon hands and kind of keeping in the shadows a little bit, not really showing it. What is there like a scent coming off of this guy? Does he smell like a big bug or something?
No.
Tarantula comes out.
Well, not like a literal tarantula, but like he's hiding
Giant
his
Sylvyre
face.
cream comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, like oh god, it's an on-keg. Like he's just hiding his face.
Got a
and
knife!
Oh no!
No!
He pulled it out of nowhere. If you haven't yet, watch Southern Hospitality. Shameless plug.
Oh yes.
RKO out of nowhere.
When you
Oh, hey,
don't
yeah,
know what
I
that
like
is and you just picture a giant spider, it's very funny.
I just didn't know if I was thinking is he like undead and that's how he can live with us all the time and get all this information? But
No.
We don't know how long he's lived, though.
I'm not gonna ask him. I'm out of money.
if...
Unless, I had a question a second ago.
I'd like to check the tab before I ask another question.
I've got you down for 5.
Was it 5, though? Reefus.
Question
they all
directed to
count?
Reefus.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I only
Because-
counted questions directed to him.
Yeah, but did they all count?
I don't know.
Rounded off at a generous 200.
Total for Maltor.
Total.
Oh, good.
Only for Maltor.
Yeah, only for
Okay.
Maltor, of course.
Just had to make sure. Hmm.
Sylvyre, I still think you should ask.
About what? Not to you, to Maltor. About
Yeah.
what again?
About who you know in the Crimson General Club.
The CGC.
CGC.
The Shadow
The Crimson
Wizard
General
The Mickey Mouse Club.
It's a secret tool we'll use for murder.
brought to you by the Shadow Government.
Welcome to the Crimson Generals.
No.
That's a secret Crimson tool user.
From later.
But that's a lot of money. A bit. I mean, I was using that. I was going to use that to start with fun, but now I can't get desert goods before we're leaving anyway. So that does kind of make that a moot point, and as well. Though I still have wondering if it is the one we interacted with vaguely. We have 2 instances of it, which is why I'm thinking it's a point that we already vaguely know. We don't know who they are, but we know that the interaction points. I think.
We agree. Like turning back to 9, we agree that those, like the Crimson General that we very much know are not the ones that we just saw in their hoods.
Me, DM, not understanding the question.
That, I mean, it's a statement. That was a statement. To be fair.
That is, yeah, that is a statement.
The question was basically, okay, you said that we know these Crimson Generals pretty closely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are the ones that we know closely the same people as the ones who, I guess, drowned them on the stairs or whatever the fuck?
Okay.
If he even knows
yeah,
about
yes,
that
okay,
thing, because we're still
okay.
kind of
I'm sure
unclear.
he does.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what. Well, I mean, that's
Oh.
not what Maltor was. So
I
about-
misunderstood too then.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I feel like we all misunderstood, so I'm just gonna start over.
All the air quotes. You get lost.
Basically, what I am trying to tell Sylvyre is like, you should ask who your person that you know technically very well, who's in the Crimson Generals. Who is it?
Oh, you think they're different? You think we each know a different one?
I could see
That's
that
what
as well.
That's what Nine said, right?
Mhm.
Like just. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
was
each
vague
know,
enough I couldn't tell,
You each know a member.
and it's different people for each of us.
Yes.
And it's
Okay.
well enough that
Sans-
it's not
sans
one of those
Reefus.
hooded people that we just like
Gotcha.
interacted by being pushed down the stairs from.
That's
To be fair, pushing people downstairs, you get to know them very well. At least how they scream.
For a very
And
short amount of
fall.
time.
Very short amount of time.
You can tell a
I mean-
lot about a person from how they die.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Though, to be fair, if that is the case, if it's someone I know really well that Reefus has not interacted with, I've only had one of those people in my life right now. In fact, he hasn't interacted with any of the rest of you anyway. If that's the case,
Reefus hasn't interacted with your parents.
they don't count. They're too
You know them?
boring, though. They're not. They're definitely not Crimson Mood people. They would have been doing more exciting things with their lives instead of only doing
Like
funerals.
they're gonna show their child.
Yeah, maybe they would. I
You're
don't.
not
They
even
try.
interested in their career.
Of course, I'm not interested in their career. It's boring and sad and
I'm
dreadful.
speaking out of character. This is not happening.
Oh, okay.
This is fun.
It is now.
It's just like, oh.
I swear I don't sound like this Philly bitch.
It's boring and sad.
I mean,
There's a
so we'll
part of
happily
this
get into an argument
conversation
about
that
this.
happened, Ken. Wait, please.
This is all just
But-
like
It's
not
mental.
It's
I
not
don't
happening
care.
right now, but it has definitely happened at some point, like in
Probably.
between travel.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
Reefus and Maltor very like uncomfortably look at each other.
Oh yes, at some point. It was probably back when we were on the caravan, and maybe
Yeah, we
Aeseora
talked about
brought.
it,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Aeseora was probably pestered into why I didn't do the funeral thing,
Because we have a dead father in the back of the caravan.
and
When
I
you
don't
said
care.
that, I let it go because I know how to
You
let
did-
questions
true.
go, Sylvyre.
True, but that's no fun, Aeseora.
Damn, savage.
You don't earn money by letting things go. Anyway,
Unless.
Okay.
well,
Anyways,
true.
you-
There might be certain symptoms.
Anyways.
You do.
So, out of character though, I'm thinking back to my session 0 dudes, because otherwise, everyone I've interacted with, the only person who've interacted with who's been dealing with that I know personally that
Nithles,
you've all
right?
interacted with, yeah, but we all interacted with them.
Yeah.
So,
So
that puts
the
them
phrasing
out.
was that you have each of you individually have interacted with one of the generals intimately.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
It's look, Kurt.
Sure.
It's not the old lady. This is session 0.
That's not a no.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Pay the fine, it's worth it.
I am trying to think of the funniest person in my session 0 who could have been a
Your
Crimson
girlfriend.
General,
Yeah,
and it is
Babel.
literally anybody.
Except
That's
it's not Reefus.
true.
Right.
It's sharp.
It could have been.
Who's
it
your
could have
youngest
been the
sibling
bird.
again? Just
It's the
It could-
twins.
It could have been the
Oh,
bird I
God.
stabbed. It
It's
could have
twins stacked in a hood.
on top of each other with a cloak.
They're just playing a prank.
been two in a trench coat.
They're playing a prank, but
Perfect.
they accidentally got into the real organization,
Yes,
but
my
they're
favorite
like,
general is 32 birds shoved into a trench coat.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
Hey,
It's controlled by the bourgeoisie.
Oh
Handy
no.
and posy. Come on, guys.
Birds aren't real. Neither are mountains.
that's
This
a
is
new
true.
one to me.
Oh,
No,
it's-
mountains aren't real.
Yeah, mountains aren't real. And
Except
remember,
for water
wheat
mountains.
wheat and wheat
Very real
byproducts
those.
are illegal.
Yes. I'm waiting for the bus in the rain. I ain't got shit.
You know, bonus point.
Yay.
2 of them, in fact.
Okay.
I can't reach the whiteboard, so I'll just put it on my little note thing here.
It's a Welcome to Night Vale reference.
Oh yeah, like 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Let's go
yes,
for
I have.
Minus McNine.
But yes, I have.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
You have a question?
Oh, it's more of a statement of if it's someone that you have all interacted with that I know deeply or that I've interacted with and none of the else you have, I have one little goblin on my mind that fits the bill. Though it's not someone who's in this place, but in the old place, so I don't know
That's
how
fine.
that works.
Everybody is
Listen,
in the old
I-
place, technically.
But technically, I haven't interacted with him in the new place, only in the old place. So I
That's
don't
not
know
what-
how that
That's not
qualifies.
what Mine said.
I'm about to say, by that logic, nobody would recognize us.
True. Yes, indeed. And who even knows how this is all working anyway? I don't want to ask. That's gonna be way too expensive.
Yeah, I'm not asking any
So-
questions because I'm broke, but I would like to sleep and I don't know where to go. Period.
Well, that's what's happening after the questions is rest.
Oh,
Exactly.
I thought the questions were done.
He said we could.
Listen,
stay
I have.
overnight.
I already have a hunch for both Aeseora and me. You're the only one I don't know who it would be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's someone I know that I look. It's a guy. It's a guy who helped me in the past, who I've interacted with way back when. In fact, I have a contact information, which I'm not sure if that jumps places, but he's back in the Holy City. Didn't really tell him much about anything, and nor have I interacted with him since we've left, since before the Holy City in and of itself. So that's the weird thing. Like,
Wait,
if
you
that is the
hammered
case.
that guy?
No. He's good. He's a
You met
great
him.
blacksmith. No, I have a little informant dude. He helped teach me the art of the deal and all that jazz. Kind of a little bit of a shitbag, but that's what helps. It's what makes a good businessman sometimes.
Something.
It's no one anyone else has interacted with. He's the only other person besides a little old lady on a dock. And I really doubt it's her. She was not weird, but creepy, weird, but nice. So
I'm really hoping it's her.
We're putting her in the maybe column.
I also have a contact card. I have I have a personal
That's true,
contact
yeah.
card. It's a
I
one-way
remember,
information.
but we weren't sure if it would work here.
Exactly. That's the weird thing. But I can mail out to the Holy City, and I can still talk with the guy if he can mail to where I am. But now we're not going to a real city, so that's not really the place anyway.
Well,
But
Mail,
also,
mail.
that's
Thank
the
you.
only one. Mail.
Expedite.
That's the only one that doesn't fit. That fits the bill for me.
Well, why don't we start with the ones we know, and we work our way, and in that time, we try to, figure out the one we don't. That was a question to Sylvyre. I'm seriously out of money.
No, it's like I don't. It's
Right?
I don't know what interacting with him would even do at this point, and if he is, I will stab the guy. I do not care.
I will stab the guy. Do not care, Sean.
That was different than we're used to.
I just want that sentence under like alignment on your character sheet. I will stab the guy. I don't care.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah. If he's the reason why I'm out here doing all this, I do not care.
I was waiting for the lore
Not
drop.
Yeah, so-
somebody close to you then.
Yeah, the
Well-
reason you're out here doing this is because your friend doesn't sleep.
Yeah, and if Lil Krang is the reason why he doesn't sleep, I will stab him.
Who? What was the name?
Oh, Krang. It's he's a little goblin dude that I interacted with way back when. He's if he is truly one of the Crimson Generals, then I will stab him. But if he's not, he's a cool dude.
Somebody you know intimately is a
Yeah.
little dude in the Holy City.
He currently he followed me to the Holy City. We were making. I was trying to see if we could make some deals and make some money. And then I ran into you all, and it was the best money-making venture I could have.
Well, how about we decide whether or not you're actually going to make this question?
Oh, it's not a question. I know my answer. I'm confident.
That makes one of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Fair enough.
absolutely, positively, no one else fits the bill that I've interacted with during this campaign.
My head canon is that now I'm just believing that the conversation is happening completely mentally, and like Reefus and Maltor are totally used to it, so they're just letting them do it, and Nye is just kind of like uncomfortably sinking back into the shadows, like.
What could be happening?
You should know. It's information.
Information.
I thought it was supposed to be a tiefling.
It's not Nithles. We've all interacted with him. The whole lack of Reefus interaction makes Nithles a out.
But did the other Nipplies ever interact with me?
Francesc,
doubt
remember
it.
that like it doesn't line up with the ones that found you on the stairs. So like it might not be a tiefling. It could be whoever.
Oh no, I'm not
yeah.
referencing the ones in the hoods that I saw.
okay.
I'm referencing something else currently.
Making
I
sure.
don't know what the something else is.
Me too.
I'm so
That's
lost
why I
in
was
character, and it makes
clarifying.
me feel so good out of character. Like,
It was
How do we find tarantula in other places, if need be?
You look for the underground, and you give them the passcode.
Is it the same everywhere?
Certainly.
Everywhere?
Good.
Emphasis capitalized, plane jumping, etc. insinuated.
Everywhere.
all right. I guess we'll see your coworkers.
If it's you again, I will be pleasantly surprised,
And if it's
but
not-
also scared. Then I will still be pleasantly surprised, but not scared.
Understand.
They're all gonna have Roman numerals for their names, aren't they?
One way to find out.
I was gonna say, we initially thought 9. Oh, you want to be the 9th sin? No, it just happens to be the 9th person in this 9th stop on this. Okay, good branding though. It's really good branding.
All
I
right.
agree. I agree. DM agrees.
You're literally named after money. Like,
I was
you're
born
gonna
with
cast that
this
stone?
Yes, I will. I was born with this name because of. I'm guessing it was either the hair or the eyes, either or. I just happen to make it about money. Besides, I want gold, not silver anyway, so...
Yeah, take what you can get.
True, yeah.
It's just
yeah.
like my character, Gray Grayson, named with only a touch of irony.
It's what the randomizer got, okay?
All right.
Nine,
well,
will we stay overnight? Is there somewhere we could get supplies for our journey in the morning?
Certainly. Simply write down what you need, and we will acquire them at a fair market price.
Water.
Fucking sick.
I was thinking of just writing gold.
And we pay gold and we get just equally as much gold back.
yeah.
It's the same gold.
Except for the fee. For
Yeah.
so you just get slightly less gold.
What if
True.
all I need is sleep?
What if all I need is to dream?
To dream
Yep.
a dream.
We're doing great,
Alright,
guys.
well,
Fuck, one,
I mean, I'm
that one
good.
movie, Dream a
Yep.
Dream, get us out.
Oh, I thought this was Les Mis already. Getting to the musicals.
No, we're not that far in the night.
Oh, okay, good.
I think I'm out of questions for now.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
think that'll
definitely
be
out.
all.
Silver's definitely out of questions because they cost money.
So you're not asking that big one,
Because I know the big one.
do you?
I bet I do. I've already narrowed it down to where there's only one person that I've interacted to, but one of them's highly unlikely.
Then Sylvyre, would you like to make a bet?
I'd love
Oh,
to
no.
make a bet.
Can I
of a
insight?
Sure.
Only if that counts as a question.
I don't think that counts. It's out of character.
Is that a nat 20?
That's a natural 20.
That's a nat 20 plus 7 on insight.
Man's
What is Nine's favorite fruit?
Fuck.
Oh,
Nine's
yeah.
favorite fruit is blood oranges.
Blood oranges.
That
Okay, sorry.
tracks.
Blood.
Blood orange.
Can I tell from said insight
It's
if
red.
they anything about the answer?
The color of angry men.
Oh, he's 100% certain that Sylvyre is wrong.
But I'd love to make this of a smaller bet. I'd say about 50 gold. But we need to make this an impartial answer. So you have to tell one of my friends what the answer is to make sure that when I tell you that it is indeed the wrong or right answer.
How about this? You say the answer, and if you do, if you say the correct answer, I will guarantee you another one of the general's identities.
Did we
Oh,
just invent
fantastic.
Jeopardy?
And if I'm wrong...
If you're wrong, you pay double the price of the question.
Oh, come on. No thanks. I'm sorry. I was trying to trick you into giving them the answer for less than the cost of the money, but you saw through that, and I'm not willing to pay 150 gold for something I might be wrong for. And now you're making me think I'm wrong for, but that might be a bluff, because I'm now also thinking that this might be involving people from my backstory that we have not interacted with it during this trip at all. And if that's the case, then there's a lot of people. Well, there's a few people on that list. Those are people I would not be as keen to stabbing. But still.
Unless.
You've made me scared, and 150 gold is too steep a price for me.
Then simply don't get it wrong.
I will not take that bet. I will pay 75 gold to confirm that answer because that's just too much of a risk of loss. Considering that would put me probably in the red.
So you're
Oh, I get it, it's on
75
theme.
gold for the answer.
Yes, I'm paying 75 gold for the answer, you
Crimson.
cocky son of a gun, you damn fine businessman. I'll hate and appreciate what you're doing.
Your general is Nithles.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, so you meant to qualify that as an intimate, but has not intimately interacted with Reefus. It's the qualifiers. Okay, I'm less keen on stabbing Nithles, but still kinda sorta. Still, grumbling to myself.
Your interpretation of my answers are not at my own fault.
Yeah, I know. You just keep being vague. I know. Yeah, that's how you get your money and all that. I'm still smiling, but I know you know I'm not smiling on the inside.
Of course.
Yeah.
I thought Nithles and I got along.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
No,
certainly did.
Nithles is great.
Like I said, each of your generals, like each of you, quite so. However, they don't exactly enjoy your practices.
I am getting that a lot lately. It's just out of the norm. Is this normal for you guys?
Sometimes it's a sign you're doing something right.
And no, I'm not going to ask a question. I was about to ask, have we killed any of our generals already? Because otherwise, for Maltor, that only leaves the sister, or no, it leaves your dad. Leaves your dad. Very much your dad.
No.
It's
No,
probably your dad.
It's not.
Oh, it's definitely not your sister, though.
No, it's not. It's not.
No.
No, she's too much of a bean.
Oh,
A bean is I would describe a cat that way. I'm not sure about a person.
A tiefling bean.
A tiefling bean.
no, it's not.
And you've interacted with more of your family than I know of. And Aeseora's, it's your wife.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Sorry, your accent.
Yeah.
I should have.
Yeah.
I
I
should
like
have
to
bet
think
on
that
that.
Aeseora actually sounded like "and" on that. Like,
Understandable.
no shit. Like,
Oh,
That's the
damn.
accent altogether.
Hang on, Maltor. These people all have similarities to the people we were in the past for, so it's your dwarf friend.
It's not a dwarf. He's a halfling.
There is quite
It
a
is-
difference.
My bad.
Everyone take a shot.
I was him, though. I just misremembered the time travel thing. I was physically... No, I was Nithles, right.
No, I was him.
Yeah,
I was him.
I remember stout halfling, and that's why I thought dwarf.
No, it's. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
No, it's. I know what it is.
Okay, good to know.
Before
Good to know.
this dramatic reveal,
beefling.
we're gonna take a break.
Beefling. Beefling.
I said beefling.
Beefling.
You know what?
You swore.
Rhea, you get 1 bonus point.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
But we'll see you all in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We're doing great, guys.
See what's happening.
This is action packed.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, welcome back.
Wow.
I hope you all had a lovely break. Hope you vibed to the music.
I hope all but one of you
Had a lovely break.
had a lovely break.
Except
I
for
was trying
that
to-
one person had a fantastic break.
Lovely.
Lovely. Anyways, as you recall, we were still with 9.
We should be sleeping probably soon, unless anyone has last-minute questions.
No.
I don't think.
I think we need
so.
to.
I don't think I can afford the questions that I have left.
I also
suppose that
refuse to let
depends on
this
the
episode be 4 hours of asking questions. I refuse.
I was fully prepared to do just 4 hours of asking questions.
Well, if they were free,
And that's
Then
why
we
we're
would.
that's done.
They're not. Right.
Okay, but
I
like
guess
when we
that's all then.
yeah, when we write the paper that's us asking for things though, like we have to do what they do on like DoorDash and shit and be like, if item is not available, then do this instead. Because fuck no, like if we don't specify a okay, but if it's over this cost, don't do it, then I'm sure they will just go for it.
Who is to say? Certainly not I.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I can help you folks with?
No, thank you. You've been very helpful. Forthcoming? I couldn't think of the right word.
I'm quite in the business of it. No. No air quotes.
Okay. Because it felt like you had, like, that meant other things. So,
It meant other things, but it didn't not mean what they said.
I'm really tired.
That's okay. We all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable. Perhaps then we should move forward towards somewhere to rest.
Then you
Indeed.
shall. And he's just gonna like clap clap. And he just kind of sinks back into the shadows. Yeah. Sinks back into the shadows, and you see, or rather you feel the room kind of like shrinking around you. All of your weapons are like magically being pushed back towards you.
Yoink.
Yep. Just gonna
It's
Oh.
okay now.
grab those.
Songbird falls on the floor.
Oh gosh, oh jeez.
it makes sounds as it bounces.
Don't
Well,
you?
It has the different holes for like wind to go through it.
Oh,
If you drop wind chimes, they make sound.
That's true.
Just gonna grab my 6 blades and let me just.
And a shovel.
And the shovel.
The shovel just shows up, I guess.
And
The shovel,
shovel
probably would
came
have
back
been
to
with
me.
Maltor.
There's- Yeah.
the shovel was on a leash, and it was struggling to not go back to Maltor.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah, but
little evil
considered a
chihuahua.
weapon.
No, it's just a shovel.
No,
Yeah, that's fine. It's with me.
that's why I still have my instruments.
Yeah. But as the room shrinks around you and your weapons and such all come back to you, once it feels like as if the walls are about to touch you, you blink and you're suddenly in what looks to be a fairly fancy room. It has like the I don't remember what they're called, but they're those lights that are like recessed in like the corners of like the ceiling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has those. Has like this really soft like oasis smell to it.
More desert.
So you know,
We are in the desert, apparently.
when in the desert.
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 Do as the desert do.
There's one bed for each of you, and a little cookie tray in the center It says complimentary.
Oh,
Oh.
thank goodness.
Except for there's also a little.
Except for
like-
Sylvyre.
Except for Reefus, where it has a little like lower tray that has like. Roll me a D10, Jacob.
D10, Jacob. 8.
It has 8 clams on it.
Hell yeah.
And
I'd
they're
like-
fresh.
I'm gonna try and hide my excitement. I guess with this option. Yeah. No, it's a 12. I let out just a little. Ah!
And you are free to do as you do. What was your guys' list so I can?
Does the time magic work now?
Yes.
No.
I assume it started as soon as we blinked and the room appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do
I,
you want to do the list now?
Mostly rations and water.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you wanted us to like tell you now, or if that was something we would hand you after, or.
You can tell me now.
Tell me now.
Head here for the desert.
As it do. Honestly,
I
go ahead.
was gonna say I'm gonna ask for a traveler's pack, if possible, just because I have nothing anymore.
Yeah.
I would write a gold maximum for each item. I do think it, just in case.
And also Sylvyre. I'm assuming you're the one that's taking care of the bill for the questions.
Oh, I can't afford all that.
Yeah, no. I was gonna.
How much was it?
200 plus the 75 I paid personally.
Mm-hmm.
I give you 50. 50 gold.
I need more money.
I just figured because Maltor was assuming you were footing the bill.
Oh no, I was gonna pay for my 5 questions that I asked, which were supposedly 10.
Yeah, is the bill itemized? Do we know?
No, it's not.
Reefus itemized the bill, I think.
Yeah, so
Reefus
Maltor pays.
itemized it. Got a Reefus.
Maltor pays. Maltor pays
paid you
50.
50.
Aeseora and I should probably do 75. Oh, I clammed up pretty darn quickly, to be fair, Aeseora. We should probably do 75 piece, just saying.
That would leave Reefus with 75 too.
Oh, I thought Reefus was out of money.
I thought it was 200.
He was counting the questions.
Okay, so Reefus has 50 bucks?
Well, I asked questions until I learned the price, then I stopped asking questions.
Right.
And I assumed a couple were free. He didn't say no.
So if it is just between the 3 of us, because I don't know how many questions Reefus cast, or if Reefus has any money, period.
3 to 5.
Wait. It was 200 for all the questions, so if you two are both paying 75 and I'm paying 50, we're already at 200.
Yeah, that's
Right.
if we're doing
plus
that. Yeah.
the additional 75 for Sylvyre's last question.
I already did my 75. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
75 is fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like to have some liquid currency. I'm back down to 62.
Here, I'm gonna give you 40 more.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah, well, it was kind of my question, really.
Yeah, I'll
No worries.
I'll add on to the balance, Sylvyre.
Not a problem for that right now.
Doing it anyway.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I almost answered you when you were saying, like, he owes lots of people. He owes me to heads. I know the exact amount, how much I still have been keeping track every time.
Oh yes. Still, rations and water is all I'm thinking of so far. Otherwise,
I don't have
Any
any
potions?
potions, but I don't know if I can afford them at this point.
yeah, because they're usually. Well, we'd have to know what the.
Market price.
Yeah, because I think I have the single normal healing and I have 1 greater healing.
Kurt, while you're in the bazaar, I'm guessing, did we see the price of like just the regular health potion?
Yeah, so there are like low grade health potions, like lower than standard health potions.
Minor.
Jeez.
Lesser.
Lesser, thank you.
I have one. I have, one.
No, like lower than that.
Get back 1 HP.
The natty
For
light of
funsies.
potions.
Ugh.
Be smelling salts?
Pretty, like, basically just smelling salts of a potion. Like,
Oh my god.
that heal you 2 HP, and you can get those for
Ooh.
5. It's not worth
Gold?
it. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Gold?
The natty light. of
Hell
healing.
You
no.
can get a lesser here for 12.
About. Can we
Oh,
keep
s-
going?
Oh, yeah,
Is there,
standard.
is there a normal?
Yeah, standard potion you can get for 50.
Ugh, okay, yeah.
One more.
And then greater, you can get it for 80.
Okay.
Prices are inflated here because, you know.
Because it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. How much would a traveler's pack be? Just so that I'm
5 silver.
5 silver. Okay, cool. Definitely
Despite
getting
all the
there.
stuff that it comes with, like,
Most of it is like, yeah.
yeah.
Listen, I just want my
I
bedroll.
think, like, individually, the things in the pack are worth more than the pack.
Oh yeah.
By, like, a good margin.
Yeah, it's a bundle.
Deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
Pre-order.
Pre-order bonus.
So that's 5.
Did Silver? Did you need new ball bearings?
Ah, yes. New ball bearings. I know that's market rate.
Shouldn't be much.
How many
No.
rations and stuff do you want?
That's the. That is 1 gold for a bag of 1,000.
That's not bad. How many days rations do we want?
At least a week's.
I'll get 2.
Yeah, and it's 5 silver for 1 day's, so we could probably try and go. If silver's not there to go for a bulk deal, we're getting 1 month's worth of rations between it. Yeah. So otherwise, we're going at the market rate of 5 silver a piece, 2 golds, 15 gold for a month, and that's a week between the 4 of us.
So if we each toss in a gold, we'll each get 2 weeks worth of food.
No, if we toss in, no, that's a day is 5 silvers a day.
Oh, I misheard.
Yep, no worries. So though to be fair, technically, if you're fine with living off coffee, we can turn sand into coffee.
I don't think we could survive on coffee, but
You underestimate no, but we do have the bag of brewing,
And
so
the
we
bagel
can.
bag.
Well, the bagel bag changes bagels into flavors. It doesn't change things into bagels.
That's true.
Yet.
So we can buy bagels. I don't think those will last.
yes.
Though to be fair, could we put a rotten bagel in the bagel bag and say my favorite flavor of bagel is not rotten bagel?
You'd have to try it.
Is like if you took the bagel bag technology and made it into a bigger bagel bag, and then I throw an enemy kobold into the bagel bag.
He's not a bagel.
He's not a bagel.
Nothing would happen.
That's what I'm saying. Though, if we could make things into bagels, this was the next step.
So, a bag of
You have to
brewing
use the coffee
equivalent
bag technology.
of bagel.
A bagel, yeah. What's the ratio of brew to bagel? It's a
That's a
philosophical question.
weird
Move on.
question.
I
But
haven't
then
been
what
to
if
New
we
York
put-
in long enough to answer.
I've been a barista
Well.
for too long.
But all right,
And
so
is the resident expert on that.
It's true.
yeah, if each of us pays basically 7.5, 10 gold if we want to be generous, that would give each of us 20 days worth of rations.
Okay. You said 10?
Yeah, and I'll put in my 11th gold for the ball bearings. Water itself, is that a weird thing? I know water skins or something, but
Fun sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Water itself, is that a weird thing?
yeah, water skin is only 2 silver. But if we're trying to do,
So, how much total gold worth of rations? So I can add it all up.
40 gold worth of rations, 1 gold for the ball bearings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Look, if we make it back to
10 gold for the
Solane.
rations.
I have
Yep.
the free refill cup.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know how much
Um,
water costs.
I had a refill cup.
That's honestly one of the biggest losses.
Yeah. I have 3 water skins. Whether their state of filledness, I don't know.
It's interesting.
That's what I came with. Or no, I think we bought extra. I think the caravan wasn't assumed, so I bought extra before we left from where the holy city.
Can I send things to sell?
No.
We didn't ask.
Oh,
Oh.
what's that?
Okay, so I have the traveler's pack, rations, water, ball bearings. Anything else?
Just like level 1 characters all over again.
I mean,
Any potions?
I'm good, I think.
How much was the lesser? Like 12?
12.
I'll take at least one lesser just in case.
Okay. So, in total, you have 53 gold, 5 silver.
Alright, I took the 10 out for my rations. And I also, like, if we need in the desert, can swap out one of my spells for, like, create food and water or something. I prefer not to, but just in case I can. I just need to know the morning ahead of time.
We'll have warning to supplement
Yeah.
things out.
We'll know if we're gonna go hungry. The other thing is, how the fuck are we going and where?
To the ruins. By
How?
walking.
Yeah, I think he said that there were better ways to do that than him, but we never elaborate.
How far are the ruins?
Remind me, do you guys have like the location of the ruins?
I thought we did, because we almost went a couple times.
Well,
think
it's
we
more
have-
that they were
Vague estimation more than like a specific spot, didn't we?
not quite on our
Like from
way.
the journal? It's like in the journal. What was there? Like we are here.
Like a mall map.
No, it's you get like an approximate area, like you can
Yeah, okay.
triangulate the.
There's a really big rock.
And you take 32 paces forward and 82 again forward.
How actual Jacob does directions. There's a really big rock, and you're gonna go a little bit past that, take a left.
You could, if you were to walk there, you could get there. If you're going like literally just casual pace, take you 5-6 days, assuming
So
no
we march.
interruptions.
So we
So
march.
8 to 9 days.
Yeah.
Alright, hold. I mean, hold on a minute.
And create food and water is free money.
Do we need to go there still? What are we looking for?
Answers to the greater questions in life?
The last time we went to the ruins, Aeseora got stabbed, and you guys found some. Didn't you guys find some things about the?
Yes.
That's where they saw the symbols and
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
prophecy and all of that.
We got stabbed not in the ruins. We
Not
got stabbed
in.
because we weren't allowed in.
Yeah, you know, an
That's
alley.
that's a good way of phrasing it. You got stabbed because you wandered off on.
It's a little bit her mindset.
It's exactly her mindset.
Yeah. Like, y'all fuckers locked a door on me. Literal guess I'll die by accident.
So, yeah, in character, Reefus just kind of goes,
That's fair.
like, opens the mouth.
Yeah.
Not gonna take that battle.
I mean, it might give us. I don't know what it could give us that 9 didn't. but it might have something. We found a book. We found lock. It's the only lead I can think of.
It's a good idea, we think.
Yeah, I guess.
Again, though, I'm still deferring to you, Maltor. This is your city.
I mean, it's kind of not exactly super recognizable at this point. The Sins weren't there, the robots weren't there.
Most of that is our fault.
Not
I mean,
really.
Not really.
Not our fault.
They were already there.
Well, it is now. I mean, like, took care of the robot.
And technically
Whatever.
we fixed it if we're trying to get it back to how it was.
Unless, well, it depends on perspective. If, from people who were already there, we broke it again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure how happy the general populace is with the existence of the Sins in general, but maybe Envy was an outlier and the other ones aren't so bad.
Lust seems nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lust seems interesting.
And, oh man, which one am I supposed to say?
Vainglory.
Okay, I say Vainglory. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
Oh, yes, very much okay.
I mean, on the scale of, like, lust to envy.
Oh,
Closer
yeah.
to lust.
Yeah.
Lightly in the middle.
No, I'm allowed to use the special nickname, so obviously not in the middle.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
I'd be
that's the good thing.
Concerned about meeting the one that makes the robots now, though.
Yeah, Sloth,
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be harmless. Could be nefarious.
They'll get paid for more. It's not a problem.
Probably work that just goes to the highest bidder, not so much I want to make these robots to make sure that these pesky adventurers get stabbed
Yeah.
in the mouth.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah.
What?
It was unpleasant.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. I guess ruins it is, but it's just. Yeah, I don't know that much. And when we traveled to the desert, it was always with caravans, and you
Yeah.
know, don't go wandering off into the desert if you don't want to die.
That's
Or
what
get
I'm
feared.
thinking. We need. There's the four of us, but we have no. We've never traveled that before.
Normally, I would say we could, see if there's somebody that could take us. Does the whole city not like us? I'm a little confused about where we stand here.
I think it's just. I mean, it'd be.
The
Yes,
law
please, right?
doesn't like us right now.
Okay. So,
The robot
every-
broke what Nithli's. That's right.
does
Well-
Nithlis know that we broke Nithlis?
Probably eventually.
Probably. Considering the whole guard and whatnot. Yeah, it happens.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Besides, it's not like we can ask Nithli's exactly.
You can.
I mean, we
find
could.
out.
Depends if we're going to stab him or not, but yeah.
But yeah, just, ask a Crimson General for help. That's always fun.
Well, I could always take advantage of my history with him and the fact that he probably doesn't know we know.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yes.
Or you could wait a minute. I don't have an intimate relationship with Nithli,
Yes.
Yeah?
so you could send me to ask him. What would he suspect?
I feel like it's better to get the deal. I don't think he suspects anything with me.
Fair.
Don't think so. I mean, it depends how fast information travels.
Apparently very. Well, I don't know.
Also, you may have to wait in line for a very long time. The only reason we got because Sylvyre was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind waiting in line.
Right, but
Smash cut
depending
you
on
every time in
how
this
the city
campaign
feels
that I
about
do
us.
not mind waiting.
That's true. You've done it a few times.
Well, okay, so we've got the ruins. We've got how to get there / anywhere. Okay, let's look at it this way.
Could we just ask for a guide?
Well, my thought was, if we go to a guide, I'm worried that somebody's just going to run straight to the law. And then they find us, and then they find, I don't know if they find 9, but they find like where 9 is, and then the 9 has to go somewhere else, and that just seems rude.
I would think 9 would find a guide who would not dream of doing that.
Oh, and then they changed the password.
That would be so much paperwork.
Would be. I'm really bad at coming up with plans, guys. I'm grasping at straws here.
We think if
How much money do you all of you still have?
I'm good.
100.
I just
Because I'm just gonna be tapping on like the piece of paper to like have all of our stuff that we want to order. I mean, they're already not exactly playing by the rules, so if we want a guide that's not playing by the rules, this could be the
True.
place to ask,
So,
The law.
a discreet guide, perhaps.
right?
Or some sort of protection.
Do we need to budget in asking 9 for that?
I don't think so.
No, I think this is more of a, spin the wheel and see what we get sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Unsure on price, though.
That's why I'm asking, because not exactly super, not terrible, but it could be better. Been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
why don't-
what's our budget?
Not a lot. Depends on actual. Well, it does depend because some people do have more of a penchant for pricing things in silver than in gold. Because I've been known to overestimate things sometimes. We'd have to ask around, and asking around would be the issue right now because of the whole robot thing. Because I apparently can't look like someone else because they just look through that thing.
Silver doesn't like
I
that.
take one step away from Silver, just like
Reefus is like, Silver said he'd stab anybody.
Aw.
Would I have a general idea of like how much a guide of some sort would be in this situation?
Depending on how much you want him to like do other than guiding,
Protection, etc.
protection, etc., you're looking at least 75 gold because protection in a desert.
We don't need
Per
protection.
day?
We are the protection though. Let them
day?
hide when we fight.
Negotiable, probably.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, we have our list of things. Let's send that off, and maybe ask about a guide, see what 9 knows, or if they can help, and we can
I
kind
don't know
of.
if we want to ask him.
I say we ask this,
We ask someone else.
paper.
Well, we're being escorted out in the morning, so who do we go to in the meantime?
If
Does
you're
this
willing
room
to pay the
have a
price.
door?
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I was saying, are we trapped now?
I was genuinely
That's a
unsure.
prison.
What a good trap!
It has a front door. It has a little mail slot.
Is there a peephole?
No. It has a mail slot.
Can I look through the mail slot?
You can look through the mail slot.
I do that.
Oh, you see a hallway with like a very nice, like ornate rug. You can see a very like pristine, a la like 17th century, like table stand with these nocturnal plants growing on it. Nocturnal plants, you know what I mean.
Does the tech magic tell me anything?
Not in particular. With exception to like the room having like traces of like teleportation. Not really.
Right. Yeah, just as to be expected in hotels and
Yeah.
or when somebody disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we could go try and find out before we sleep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't want to just ask through the paper, I guess we can go see if this leads out somewhere.
We're curious.
We could do both. You can ask the
Yeah.
paper and then go look.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if the people will charge us for information, so I might look first. Thinking like Sylvyre.
So you're opening
That's
the door.
reasonable.
You're opening the door.
I open the
Oh my God.
door.
Right. You are greeted with a really rose water scent upon opening the door. Fancy. A rose water scent as you open the door, and you see spaced probably like 15-20 feet apart are light sources along the wall. And upon hearing the door open, you begin hearing the sound of like boot heels hitting the ground at like a fairly rapid pace, but like
Tough. Fuck.
Clack, clack, clack.
yeah, clack,
I'm
clack.
owning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Yeah, and you see this person show up wearing a like it's this weird combination of clothes because they have like military boots, right? A 3-piece suit with tailcoats, followed by this like this mask that looks like a la facehugger style of just a tarantula.
Goals? Question
Weirdest assortment of clothes.
I love it.
But then like everything about them that like is quote unquote race defining is like completely covered up.
Makes sense. Sorry, Sylvyre.
They
Oh,
they stick out their hand, give a bow. It's like, may I help you?
Oh wow.
Hello. So we know we're leaving tomorrow, and we know where we'd like to go, but we are not experienced in going there. Are you able to help with that?
So you wish to hire a guide?
Possibly. Depending on price, we are a little more knowledgeable, but a little less, you know.
Pray tell, how much extra work, so to speak, do you wish for this guide to put in?
We can certainly hold our own, although we don't know the dangers that may show up in our path. So it doesn't have to be extreme, but general capability is good.
And do you wish to have a guide who will, let us say, expedite the process, provide swift transportation?
Is that possible?
It certainly is.
for a price.
So,
For a price.
what would be... Yes. Do you mean teleportation?
No, no. That, I assure you, that is, I mean no offense by this, but far too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't believe many people have the dosh to drop 1,500 gold per person.
No, not quite. Mm-mm.
Well, funny you mentioned now.
Well, if you're
All
certainly
this
willing
time.
to do so, then by
Oh
all
no,
means.
just a joke as I pull it out of my sock.
But you said expedited?
Yes, if you're looking for someone to get you there within 3 days, you're looking somewhere around 125 gold pieces
Per person or total?
total. I cannot guarantee that they will give you a comfy trip, but they will get you there safely, and they will get you there quickly.
Oh, we're almost used to that by now.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Oh, what's your name, if I may ask?
You may call me Widow.
Widow. Oh, I like that. I don't mean to be offensive. It's pure ignorance. I've lived on a boat most of my life. Is that widow like a spider, or is that like with 2 T's, or?
And he's just gonna tap the spider mask.
Got it. Yep.
Randy.
Maritime. I shouldn't,
You can very easily assume that everyone's name will be, with the exception to the higher-ups, of course, will be some spider or other.
Well, the numbers the higher ups.
What?
Sorry.
I asked, are the numbers the higher ups?
Of course.
What did you say, Maltor?
Yeah. What?
It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm really
why
curious.
was it snake themed then? Just kind of like push through the door a little bit.
Oh, well, the bar cover is snake themed, but the guild is
The la-
tarantula.
Oh yeah, it's the last thing you'd expect. This is good branding.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You're so helpful and so nicely dressed. Gotta get some of those boots.
Yeah, nice.
I can certainly grab a pair for you.
Oh no, it's all for fashion. I really like to feel my toes in the dirt.
I'll do a little like spark of magic with the toenails.
To each their own.
So if we choose to take this option of the expedited travel otherwise, is that something we would just write on the paper, or do we tell you directly?
Oh, you can certainly write it on the paper, yes.
Thank you.
Do you accept tips?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him a gold.
I thought you were just about
Thank
to
you
accept
kindly.
tips. High five.
Oh yes, absolutely. Then high five.
Just gonna really awkwardly like, eh?
Guidance.
It's one of those like I have never seen this expression. Just assuming.
Yep, it is absolutely again not even every high five Reefus ever gives is always just like unmoving.
The
Yeah.
face is dead.
If you
The
do
soul
look
has
for
left.
if you do look for other branches of the guild, rather their cover, look for venomous and/or poisonous animals as a theming.
Simple.
That's so helpful.
Got it. Got it.
Oh,
Thank
what
you.
what kind of a? I'm gonna go on a limb here and assume that there's not a lot of otter folk in the area. But if there were, would we have like our own little thing, or is it like a smaller and non-alcoholic? Like what would? Are all the bars like animal themed and poisonous and dangerous?
Yes.
Okay,
I believe the
just checking.
least dangerous animal that we have a bar themed after is a platypus.
I was gonna ask.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
So what you're saying is there's a business opportunity. Platypi have venom in their fangs, in case anybody was wondering.
I was. Yeah, I
thought it
was
was
just
in the
gonna say.
spirit.
I
Barbs,
thought it.
rather.
Barbs, that's
Yeah.
the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah.
Strange
So what
little
you're saying?
things.
There's a business opportunity.
You're free to start a bar if you wish.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
shan't
something, an
stop
idea.
you.
Something to think
Shan't.
on, Widow. I mean, we're about to head out of town, but something to think on.
It doesn't have to be here.
You're more than capable. I'm just saying.
Yes. So shall I mark you down for the expedited guide?
I'm gonna look back at everyone else because I can help cover it, but I don't know how comfortable y'all are.
And sorry, what was the price again?
125 total.
I literally just gave him half of my money.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I have a little bit.
If it was
mean, I can cover it.
100, I can contribute 33 gold to it.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Wonderful.
125 minus 20 is 105 minus 33 is
72.
70. What?
72.
72. Thank you. Yes, please.
Wonderful. Then I will personally pick out the best guide for you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Widow.
Seems you already know where we're going.
I suppose I do. Your guide's name will be Kezu.
Spelling, please.
Khezu. Fuck, I just realized it's the Monster Hunter monster.
I just thought of a kazoo.
We'll take
Me
away
too.
the H.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how I spelled
okay.
it. I was right the first time.
What is it?
Kezu.
Easy.
Okay.
Wonderful. Suppose we should get our rest then.
Yes, I do warn you, Kezu was rather reckless in his driving.
We're actually kind of used to that too.
And you will have to be okay with being slimy.
Slimy.
I don't think we're used to that.
I might want to take back my
What are
gold.
what
Slimy and
use as a driving thing?
He is quite apt in piloting a rockworm.
Huh.
Ah,
Interesting.
What is
fun.
that? Why is he reacting that?
Is that the things that shake the ground that we want to avoid? Out of character, I'm
actually.
asking.
No, no.
No.
Okay,
No,
it sounds
it's
very
not.
similar.
It is similar, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
no,
uh,
it's
Like I said earlier, Widow, I'm mostly water-based my entire life. Is there some sort of comparison I can do for this expectation? The desert has been full of nasty surprises. I'm very tired.
Imagine a sea serpent, but with no eyes, no fins, and a drill-like beak.
Mm. We going
And
full
not
doom.
wet. And probably not in that color that you're thinking.
Pink.
hope that
Not
helps.
that one either.
Wait, can you read thoughts?
No, you're just rather obvious.
Yeah, okay. I get that one. I was making sure. Huh. Maybe we don't have to go to sleep right away.
I mean, we don't have to go right away.
Oh,
There's
if you
still
want a
time to
rest.
relax.
I
For
can
sure.
relax, yes.
Right, yeah.
Your list
Thank
will be
you.
procured within the hour.
Much appreciated again. We assume we have to stay in the room?
It would be recommended.
Understood.
Not through sense of danger, but these halls are quite winding.
Insight. 22.
There's the danger of being lost.
I figured I don't know how big it is or if it's made so that people get lost
Shifting
if they
staircase.
wander. Like intentionally, magically, you get lost
no,
if
it's
you...
more like Jacob said with like the winding staircase type thing.
Yeah.
Things move.
Things move.
Heard.
Okay, well, thank you, Widow.
Yes, thank you.
You are quite welcome. I hope you all have a lovely night. And if you do need anything, you are free to simply stick a piece of paper through that mail slot.
Oh, perfect.
And with that, he
Alright.
simply, like, on a dime, turns his heel and just...
Maltor!
What?
What? How does a worm have a beak?
It's just kind of has it.
Those are for birds!
It's
It'll
it's
blow
more
Reefus'
find out
mind.
tomorrow.
but it's
It'll blow Reefus' mind when he finds out some fish have beaks too.
Oh yeah. All right. He wouldn't
Octopus.
he wouldn't call them beaks though. He would just call them like pinchers or something. Because he thinks beak, he thinks like a pelican.
A pelican specifically,
Oh, jeez.
not a seagull.
Put on a worm.
No, that would be ridiculous.
What is this, Jersey?
on a
Joyzy.
worm.
I'm brushing up on my prestidigitation skills now because
You,
of
Ah,
all this
you,
slime.
but you recognize when he said rockworm, you recognize what am I? What?
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like it's a thing that lives around here. Not exactly something you really want to go and be super friendly with unless you actually know how to tame them.
Which it seems Kazoo does.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably gonna be a really bumpy ride, so make sure you hold on.
Does
Scream
it-
if you fall off, right?
Does it like being a ferry service, or is it?
I don't know how he trained it.
Basically, Reefus thinks of desert creatures the way normal people think of, like, the deep, deep sea creatures that we've never discovered. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
that's what his brain goes.
Maltor, through your common knowledge
Yeah.
of the desert, you would know that pretty much only crazy bastards even attempt training
Yes,
a
I'm
rockworm.
hyped. Can't wait to
And
meet
the
this
people
motherfucker.
who have usually don't live past the age of like 35.
Yeah. Okay. Just don't get in his way in any way.
Okay.
Like, don't go in front of it. Don't
Oh, it's like camels.
go. Yeah, just
What's a camel? No, I'm just kidding.
big thing. 2 lumps.
Yeah.
It's like a really big otter with 2 otter-sized lumps.
And it will kill you if it's in the mood to try to kill you. Yeah. Yeah, just, make sure you follow what
Instructions.
the instructions are, and hold on. Just tuck and roll.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst.
Okay.
We could. Does everyone have rope?
I've asked for some, yes.
Does everyone else have rope?
Yes. 50 feet worth, I believe, still?
Same.
Yes, still have my rope.
Okay, so once Maltor's bag shows up, we'll all have something to use, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't have rope. I was relying on everyone else.
So, I mean,
I would recommend picking one up for this part.
Kazuma have, like,
You
some
could-
kind of seating.
So, Sean,
Yes.
technically, you could pick up one of the beginner's packs that's worth 5 silver but gives you a bunch extra shit.
It's a deal.
More.
Yeah.
More
And then
stuff.
sell the rope for 6 silver. Infinite money? No.
Infinite money glitch.
Whoa!
And that's why we can't sell through this server. But, yeah, just an idea.
Yeah, that's a definitely reasonable one.
Okay. Well,
But I suppose I'll add rope to mine, which I think brings it up a couple silver.
Mostly, we just want to make sure if Kazu tells us anything about this animal, we listen very carefully.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one. Add rope to the list. 1 more gold.
It'll be a new experience for all of us. Looks at Maltor, questioning.
Oh yeah, I've never ridden on one of those. You kind of have to be a little crazy to do that. But it's fine. You'll be okay.
Yeah, fine.
I have confidence in your lack of confidence.
Well, none of us sound reassured. Sounds like a good plan.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Guess we'll
Oh.
go to. I guess we'll go to. Is it time for sleep?
I have no idea what
I don't know what
of
time
day
it is.
Is
there a window?
Time.
is an enigma.
I was like, we're underground.
too.
Like,
It
Are
might
we?
be 12 in like it might be noon right now.
Kurt, is there a window?
Nope.
I was say because we went downstairs before, or we were at the top of some stairs when we bit. So I just assumed we then went down the stairs.
Right, but then we teleported to this room. Or
Or
9 teleported out and it warped. I'm not sure. It could have been both, honestly.
either way,
The thing is, we were out for God knows how long.
right?
Yeah, we don't know.
And like I don't care if it's 10 a.m. We're so beat to shit. I could probably sleep for 8 hours. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are there just like scraps of paper anywhere?
Mhm.
Alright, I write what time is it on a scrap of paper and put it through the door.
It is whatever time you need it to be.
this has to
Are you just like waiting out there?
Oh, we're in a liminal space or some
You're in
shit.
a liminal space.
Okay.
Oh hell, okay.
Cool.
Wait, this is not a question for you, Dor. Does it cost us things to write and send it?
It's not. This is
Not if it's
mine.
a question like that. We wouldn't ask it. We don't think it can take money out of our pocket. So,
I didn't think worms had beaks.
that's true.
I just know to ask questions. Here's my.
It's not like really a worm. It's just kind of somewhat shaped like one, you know.
Our thought was that is a question that we could ask anyone, and therefore it likely would not cost money.
If it's not a worm, what is it, Maltor?
It's
a
a
worm.
rockworm. I mean, we call it that.
Is it
but
a worm with
it's
an
its
O
own
or a
thing.
U?
With an O.
Huh?
It's a worm with an O. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, not worm.
Not a worm with a U.
Joke's on you, it's with a Y. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, as long as it's not with a Y.
Worm.
Sylvyre, what should we ask the door? Sylvyre?
Silver's out for the count.
Nope. Sorry, what?
Good morning.
I was like, what should we ask the door?
What?
The door answers questions for free. Apparently.
With
It's whatever time we want it to be.
it answers them with esoteric bullshit, so I don't think it's going to be good answers. Free answers or non-answers, which means it's just going to either tell us what we want to hear.
You could ask it
Or-
what question Silver wants to ask it.
Sure.
Knock, 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 knock.
Oh gosh.
I didn't
I'll
ask
open
you.
the door.
Who is it?
It's Widow.
Ah, yes.
Wow, you're good.
I said within the hour.
You did. Apparently we
Sure.
don't know what time it is though.
Reefus's brain is just broken.
Within the hour can be with anywhere within 60 minutes.
Understood.
Yeah, fair enough.
Your products and services have been prepared.
Thank
Can
you.
we still sleep?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Do we decide what time it is when we leave?
You certainly can. Otherwise, it's 10 a.m.
Do you have like a little spider or something, like a patch or a sticker? Or...
Only if you join the guild.
What does that take?
More than you're willing to do.
Oh, that's fair. If I give you a piece of paper, will you draw one?
I can draw you a spider, yes.
Okay.
Take these paper and hand it to him.
He, like, pulls out this really intricate, like, a quill pen. Just licks the tip and just... And you get a photorealistic Black Widow.
Oh, sick.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then I'll just, like, essentially, put it on my, like, buckle belt thing next to the other two.
Do I have the backpack now, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, I guess we can just sleep then.
You certainly
Guess
can.
so.
Yes.
I bid you all a... Oh,
So,
I was about to bid you all a fond rest, but...
soon enough. Will somebody in the morning escort us to Kazu? Or,
Oh, that will not be a problem.
of course. Perfect. I think that's it for me.
Good night, morning, bye. Goodbye, Widow. Thank you again.
Enjoy your shift.
I shall. Enjoy your rest.
That's the goal.
Alright.
Cool.
Cool.
Yay, we got stuff.
Yeah.
It only
Okay,
costs
so-
like all of your money. Flips table.
Half of my money.
I crash.
Yeah.
Okay. Silver, you have 6 temp HP
Well, thank you.
after the long rest.
You have individual beds, yet you come to mine. No, it's
I go straight to mine.
Silver pushes you out.
no.
Actually, that's exactly. Everybody falls asleep. Like Reefus sort of sleepwalks. But it's the only time he consistently walks like an otter, not sprints. But it's just
Sleep
sort
series.
of, you know. And
too
Yeah,
tired to
Silver.
care.
do you push me away like with your hands, or does the free market do it?
It would be the free market, but if he's true and well truly asleep. Nah, it's
Okay.
not gonna push you
I
away.
think people are just unconsciously.
And yeah,
I feel like it's still gonna be like maybe a little bit like
might be pushed off the
siblings,
bed.
like oh. Fuck.
Might be pushed off the bed in the early morning stretch on accident because used to no one being there. So just push. Oh,
Still-
oh. Ooh.
Yeah, I've elbowed someone in the mouth like that a few times before.
Oh. Oh.
Oops.
Maybe the day after she got her lip pierced. She's fine.
Ouch.
Anyways,
Oh,
you'll
yes.
have a lovely
Yes.
rest. Congratulations, you've gained the benefits of a long rest. Woo!
Ah!
6 levels.
My gosh. Sure.
Oh man, look at that HP. Look at them spell slots.
Now there's spell slots. I was like, hey.
And if you're okay with it, we can get to Kazoo and then
Yeah.
call the session.
It's reasonable.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
What are we coming upon then?
So,
Yeah, so we'll wake up and pack and everything, make sure we're ready.
yeah. So,
Aha.
as you do so, you hear a knock at the door.
Did we decide what time it is, or did we just decide 10 is fine?
10 works.
10.
Okay.
You hear a knock at the door.
I open the door.
And as you open the door, you see another person with a more femme body type. They're like the military athletic like style, and opposed to like the very fancy like suit like Widow was wearing. They are in like jungle expedition gear.
All right.
Yeah, they have like.
Do they have the hat?
They have the hat. They have the pith helmet
Yes.
because that is what it's called.
My
Fun fact.
gosh.
Hey.
Oh yes.
But their mask, rather than being a black widow, is that of a brown recluse.
Nice.
Hello, darlings. You can call me Recluse. I'll be your guide to Kazoo today.
Ah. Okay.
Guy
Cool.
Two
Okay.
kiss. Okay.
You're not
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So you're not Cassie. Okay.
No.
What do you think?
But these halls are quite winding. And we would not want you to get lost, dear customers.
I like your hat.
Thank you. I can certainly get you one next time you're here.
Really?
Simply just ask for a pith helmet.
I'll remember that.
I believe you. But please, hold on and do not let go. Do not wander off, lest you will likely get lost.
Hold on to.
They just like
Basically,
do like the hands on the hip, like. All right, hold on. Pick a side.
Buddy system.
and I'm just gonna like grab one arm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab with my other arm, pull Maltor, and so like, but the two almost got me again. The two of you, I guess, have me like, I'm off the ground now because I'm so much shorter. So I'm just like being held.
We did that to a lot of the kids at summer camp. I can picture this.
But Recluse takes one big step forward, and it feels as if the halls are like zooming past you. And step, twirl, step, twist. You feel as if you're upside down at one point. And the next thing you know, you're in front of a door that is more like the reinforced steel door with like one of the push bars, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're in front of one of those. Well, this is your stop. Mind Kazoo, he's rather strange.
That's strange.
Yeah.
How did you get this job?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get your job?
Oh, I simply began to work for Tarantula.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
But I bid you a fond farewell and safe travels.
Indeed.
Bye. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And with that, she just...
Hmm.
And you are left standing in front of the door.
I open it
Alright.
up and let other people in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as you open up the door, you... easiest way to equate it, you feel like you're in a subway with, like, the shaking of, like, the tunnels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is this all gonna be under? Oh God.
Is this the worm?
Do you see a bee?
And you feel... You see little bits of
maybe.
the ceiling, like, crumble a little bit.
Yep.
And as this thing approaches, you hear now, like, the skittering of small, comparatively small
Smaller.
claws across, like, raking across rock and sand and clay.
Hmm.
And you are greeted with a beak made out of, like, stone that appears to be twirled and overlapping.
Through the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And this entire worm just crashes to the ground in front of you. It is the color of stone, like that, like brownish gray, like all across. Its beak, again, twisting and overlapping rocks. And you see it, like, pull its beak back, like rotate back over its head, to reveal one. A huge row of what they look basically like human gums, but have sharpened teeth that, like, curve dangerously inward.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
And standing directly in front of one of the gums, with, like, 4 pairs of seats strapped to the teeth. So strapped to the teeth. Is this thrycreen that looks like a weird grub.
Hmm.
He's wearing... He's dripping in rockworm saliva. And he's got the mandible equivalent of a shit-eating grin right on his face.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And
Alright.
he's a what?
Thrycreen.
I need to look that up.
I don't know that one off the top of my head either.
Insect people.
From Spelljammer.
How you spell it?
THRI. Dash K.
Thrycreen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is what I thought 9 was at first.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And
They actually do the...
and he spreads his arm open wide. Hello, fuckers.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I say that back? Okay. Hi.
I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Kazu.
Lost my name, don't wear it out. Now, few things before we get started. Don't jump in the teeth, they'll hurt you.
Makes sense.
Don't jump in the mouth, you'll get eaten. This ride
Right.
will get slimy, and it's gonna be great. Yeah,
Got
you
it.
little man.
Does it have a name?
You are the first ever guest to ask her name. This beauty right here, her name's Brenda.
Friend. Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful name for a
Okay.
beautiful lady, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's beautiful. I'm a little,
New to the area?
so it's a little, it's new and intimidating.
Don't worry, she'll only hurt you if you're stupid.
And we're all smart people here.
Exactly.
Right.
Just follow the rules that they said and we'll be fine.
Now,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
be-
follow the rules. We can-
Get in your seat, keep your hands, feet, head, and anything else you want in your chair at all times.
Out of character question. Are the seats not in the mouth?
No, they're in the mouth.
He said don't go in the mouth or you'll get eaten.
Ooh,
Inside. So
We're on
it's
the outside.
you're on the
Aw.
outside, like. Yeah, you're like there.
Ew.
Don't go
As,
there.
I
Gotcha.
As we get in the seats,
Fascinating.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, hell yes.
So I gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. Does Brenda qualify as a beast?
Yes.
Damn right.
Nice.
So it requires verbal and somatic component. So the verbal component is,
Hi, Brenda.
Hello.
all the fur just like stands up. Like,
Let's just growl at that.
Thank you for
Huh.
giving us a ride. I'm very small, and I'm forgetting my manners. I didn't know you existed, and so I'm just please don't take it personally if I scream. You seem very good at what you do.
I guess all you guys hear is.
Yup.
Whoa.
I will make sure you get there safe.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
I will make sure.
You
get there safe.
Yeah.
I don't think you have arms and hands, correct?
I love legs.
Okay, you have like can we can we reach? I don't think I can reach them. So
I'm just gonna tap her on the tooth and go,
high five.
and I will give her guidance.
Okay.
Wonderful. But with that,
That.
we're gonna call it.
That's reasonable.
All right.
wanted
get
to
ready
speak with
for
animals
a
for so
wild ride.
Oh boy.
Mr.
I'm
Bone's
hype.
wild ride.
It's the first time I've used it since Flower.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Mr.
yeah.
Kezu's wild ride.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Psyched.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh boy.
Good shit.
But I
Yeah.
hope everyone had a lovely time this session.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
We'll be sure
Thanks
to
for
see
joining
you.
us in the lore dump.
Yeah, thanks for joining us in this lore dump. We'll see you for more Grimgarian next week. And this Thursday, yeah? For
Yes.
for Cross Nights.
Cross night.
Yes, indeed. Cross nights.
Good night.
Bye.